start off standing at the top of our mat, okay? Sweeping the hands up, bringing the feet together, really squeeze the inside knee, squeeze inside of the feet together, and a little bit of glute activation at the back. Bow the head down. Small little back bender, just stretch and look up at the ceiling. Kind of tuck the pelvis forward, squeeze through the glutes, and bow the head back a little bit deeper. Exhale nice and deep, and then a forward fold down toward the floor. Okay? It's really good for your kidneys, really good for your legs, really good for every single part of your legs, calves, hamstrings, everything. Okay, you might be tight, you might have to bend the knees and let the chest rest on top of the thighs, and then push the knees to the back of the room, push back, pedal the feet, bend the knees, and walk the hands all the way back up the shins. So like your fingers are walking backwards all the way up the legs. It just helps you stack your spine and come up nice and slow. Roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. Sweep the hands up again. Big inhale, big exhale. Bow the head back and a forward fold, hinging from the hip forward again. This time you're going to let the arms hang loose, lean to the left, lean to the right. You're going to make a little box shape with your arms, and you're going to bow the head down in between that shape, and you're going to lean to the left and lean to the right. Big open mouth exhale. And then you're going to walk the hands forward into a nice downward dog position in your mat. Fingers spread wide, heels of the hands down into the floor, scooping the belly in nice and tight. And roll off the toes. So you're pushing the toes down and you're hovering the shins away from the floor. Gazes forward, roll back off the toes into a downward facing dog. And then come forward, shins hovering away from the floor. Drop to the knees and shift back to a child's pose. Forehead is down. Inhale and open mouth, exhale, reaching from the underarms. And for a second, send the hands back. Let them rest either side of your feet and just relax. Let the elbows sink down into the floor. Take a nice big open mouth exhale. Sigh a little bit deeper out than you have all morning. And then rolling up into a cat-cow stretch. Tailbone out, head is up. Round through the back. Tailbone out, head is up. And round through the back. Don't force that chin onto chest. Toes tucked directly behind the knees. Tuck the toes in and underneath and shift back into a downward facing dog again. Going to float the left leg up. I'm going to step forward with the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Going to press into the left foot and a little extended side angle pose. Sweeping the right arm up. So a nice big circle and sweep it up by your ear. Lengthening and lifting from that right hip. Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bend a little bit deeper into this left foot. Pivoted on the right foot behind you so the knife edge of the right foot is in line with the top of your mat. And lean and stretch like you're reaching for something over your head. So try and feel a nice stretch out through your right side body. I forgot I had something on underneath and I was like, what's that? It's a lacy thing. I was like, what's happened to my skin? Big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Come back, pull back through a full plank for just a minute. Well, not even a minute, just 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Roll back through a downward facing dog. Pedal the feet, bend the knees. Going to repeat the same thing the other side. I'm just going to turn around so you can see me. You're going to float the left leg forward. Big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pivot on the right foot again. And the same thing, sweeping up with the right hand over by your ear, lengthen and lift. We're going to do it 2 sides, 2 times either side. And big circle, bringing that hand back down to the floor, pull back through a full plank, shift back to a downward facing dog. This time the right foot floats up, step forward to the outside of the right hand, pivot on the left foot. So now the left foot is in line with the back of your mat. Press into the right foot, forearm up and down over that right knee and lengthen and lift. Left arm up by your ear. Bring it around to a nice big circle and back up by your ear. Keep doing it until you can really imagine that stretch coming from your left hip. And really reach for something over your head. Bend nice and deep into that right knee. Big circle. Pull back through full plank for 2 breaths. 1, 2. Float through downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward to the outside of the right hand again. Big circle. Left hand up. Big breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Pointing the right toes forward, come into a nice wide forward fold. You might have to bend the knees, you might want to heel toe in. You might want to bend the knees down, whatever feels good for you. Just bow the head down, feel that nice stretch to the inside of the legs. You can move the hands over to to your quads or to your hips, and just move to the left and move to the right. Just point the head over towards your toes. And then we're going to come down onto our mat, lying down, drawing the knees into chest and rocking from side to side in our mat. Get a nice massage. Okay, before we start our 100, I'm going to warm up the abs a little bit, okay? If you do even one movement before your 100, it makes that 100 a little bit more burny. I don't even know if burny's a word, but you know what I mean. Curl the shoulders off the mat. You want to frog the legs out. So what I want you to do is bring the knees out as wide as they can go. So you're stretching more out through these adductors. The toes are pointing to where the toes are touching off each other. Heels are apart. And you're going to use the shins to curl the shoulders up a little bit more. And you're going to try and stay with this shoulder height away from the mat. Hands coming to the back of the head. And you're just going to bring the legs away from you, touch the mat, and draw those knees back in towards your elbows. We're going to do 20 of these. Okay, 1, 2, just up and down, curl the shoulders off the mat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, chin off the chest. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're going to draw the knees back into chest, rock from side to side, rotate the feet, and we're going to do 20 more. So toes touching, knees out wide, rolling the shoulders off the mat, elbows wide, touching for 20, up and down. So just touching the mat with the outside of the baby toe. 1, 2, 3. Upper body's not moving, it's the legs doing the movement. 4. Don't forget elbows, knees trying to meet. 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees into chest. Rock from side to side. Rotate the feet. Now we're going into our 100. We're going to do the first 20 of our 100 breaths at a tabletop. And then we're going to extend the legs long and advance it a little bit. Okay, so curl the shoulders off the mat. Bring the legs to a tabletop. Inhale. Exhale. Curl the shoulders off the mat more. Keep the chin away from the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Roll the shoulders back and down, away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Now extend the legs long. Inhale. Exhale. Curl up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Now bringing them to a tabletop and toe taps. Inhale. Exhale. 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 Back to extended legs. Last 20. Inhale. Exhale. Lower them down. Inhale. Exhale. Lower. Inhale. Exhale. Flat side. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the knees into chest. You see what I mean about just those 20 little frogs? How they change that 100. 100 is difficult enough as it is. So feet down into the mat. Hands down into the floor. See, can you touch the heels? Okay, so I want the left hand to the back of the neck. Keeping that left elbow wide. So at no point is that left elbow coming in and twisting that neck by any means. It's coming here at the back of your head. Left elbow wide. So watch that starts to happen because your body automatically tries to cheat. Best cheater in the world. It's going to try and bring in the neck rather than forcing you to use all the power through this right obliques. Okay, so you're curling up and you're just going to tap the right heel for 20. 1, 2, 3. Try and come up a little bit higher. 4, Tapping the right heel with the right hand. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and drop down. Right hand comes to the back of the head, right elbow stays wide. Going to touch the left heel, okay, and just crunch back. So try again not to bring this right elbow, keep an eye on it, keep it wide, okay. Let's go. 2, curl the shoulders up more. 3, crunch up more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax down. Roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. And you're going to press into the feet and lift through a shoulder bridge. Hands are down, interlock them underneath your glutes. Walk in on the shoulders and squeeze up there. Don't force the chin to chest. Just feel that nice strengthener through the glutes. Don't let the knees fall to the side. Really press the big toe down into the floor. And roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to do single leg stretch, single leg extension, and advanced scissors, okay? So single leg stretch, right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. You're going to extend this left leg long and switch. No idea where that basket came from. Picnic basket that my children just threw there. So switch. So make it slow first. So when you're doing it slow, remember, the muscles are under tension for longer. So this is actually a little bit tougher than going faster. So we're just going to bring the legs. Let's play around with the position of our legs, okay? So when we're bringing the left leg in, let's bring the right leg high. When we're bringing the right leg in, let's bring the left leg high. Let's go for 10 of these, nice and high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's kind of go tabletop-ish, like extend them straight out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the chin off the chest. 5. Bring the head back if you've any strain in that back, in that neck, I mean. 8, 9, 10. Let's bring them low for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tailbone down. Squeeze that lower back down into the mat. Squeeze. There's your powerhouse activated. 9, 10. Take a breather. We're going to repeat that. Legs high, legs midline, legs low. Okay? So, it depends on what area of your abdominal wall that's a little bit weaker. You'll find one of those a little bit more difficult than the other, or maybe you'll find them all difficult, but it's just a little bit of a challenge to move around with the legs, okay? If you have them the same every single time, you won't feel it as much. So that's where we're moving around with the legs, okay? So curl the shoulders off the mat. Let's go high. Right leg in, left leg high. 1. Really tuck that knee into chest. Use the knees coming in to curl the shoulders off the mat a little bit more. So making sure you're not back like this, okay? Remember your breath. Good, let's go midway. 1, 2, 3. Chin off the chest. 4, 5, 6. I'm finding this one tougher this morning. 7, 8, 9, 10. Go low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. Draw the knees into chest, rock from side to side. Single leg extension. Left leg extends long, right leg is up. Inhale, draw in, exhale down. Inhale, draw in, exhale, down. Curl the shoulders off the mat. Use the calf to kind of curl forward a little bit. So when you draw in, use it to come up, sit up a little bit. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just massaging that lower back. 6, not slapping down on it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Send the hands back and 10 scissors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw the knees into chest. Rock from side to side. Coming into our full scissors. So you're going to press the elbows down into the floor. Get the fingers ready to go wide to support that lower back. And you're just going to scoot the belly button towards your spine and tailbone up. And you're going to come up into your full advanced scissors. Let's go. Legs up. Fingers wide to support the back. And tuck the elbows in. And then when you're ready, you're going to straighten the legs up. And you're going to come back and forth with the legs. Fully pointing through the toes. You're active all the way through the toes. Well done. Bring the knee a little bit closer towards your face. Bring the leg a little bit further away from you. As you kick it away, try and keep the legs locked out. You have no knee. We're going to plow the legs. After 3 more of these, 1, 2, 3. Plow the legs. Send the knees past your forehead. Bring the hands down into your mat. We're going to bring the hands back into a controlled balance. Hands back over your head. Try and keep that balance with the lower body up in the air. And now raise the legs up a little bit. And now you're going to come into controlled balance. Opposite toes flex, pointing down towards the hand in the mat. You can bring the hand up to meet it. Oops, I rolled out almost. Lost it there for a second. So keep bringing the foot down. You can grab the foot. Balance on that neck and shoulders. 2 hands grabbing the foot in, pulling it down. Let's go for 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring the 2 legs down. If you roll out like I did, almost, if you can't save it, come back out, come back up and start again. 2 hands back down into the mat if you can. Flex through the toes. And 1 vertebrae at a time. Back down into your mat as slow as you can. Going to arrive down in a shoulder bridge when that tailbone hits the mat. Press through the feet and up. Well done. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, back down into your mat. Tailbone touches the mat, draw the knees into chest. Gonna come into a regular rollover from here after that. So legs out in front and bringing the legs over your head. Flex through the toes, separate, little space in between the knees. Dorsiflexion of the toes towards your head. And 1 vertebrae at a time back down into your mat. Press into the heels of the hands, bend the knees and arrive back into a shoulder bridge. Squeeze through the glutes up nice and high. Interlock the hands behind you, rock in, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Imagine the folds of skin in between the shoulders, or press the palms down into your mat, gazing up towards the ceiling. We're going to start kicking into our bridge, a little march, okay? Going to tone the glutes a little bit more and strengthen up through the shoulders and glutes a little bit more. Okay, so you're going to bring the left knee in, right knee in. 20 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Don't drop the glutes. 20. Hold. 20 more of those. Don't drop down. Let's go. Trying to come back without banging that foot down on the floor. You want as little sound as you can, so it's controlled. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Lovely strengthener for the lower back. 17, 18, 19, 20. And release back down. Butterfly the legs, soles of the feet together. Let the knees fall out to the side. Gonna come into rolling like a ball. So draw the knees into chest. We're gonna come up, not touching our mat. Crown of the head down. C curving our back. Really, really using those arms to draw the knees into chest a little bit more so you're like a ball. Rolling back to shoulders, not our neck. And back up. Crown of the head down, rolling back to shoulders. And back up. Back to shoulders. And back up. Back to shoulder. And back up. Going to extend the legs out in front of us. Going to come into a spine stretch forward. So inhale, press the backs of the knees down into the mat, backs of the calves down, every single fibre in the back of the leg. Try and imagine it pressed down into your mat. Lean and lengthen forward, bow the head down, pulse the fingers forward. Move to the left, move to the right. Inhale, open mouth, exhale. You're going to draw the left knee into the inner thigh. You're going to sit up nice and tall and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to press every fibre of the right leg down into the mat. And you're going to lean and lengthen forward. Right hip over the right thigh and you're just going to bring it in. Bow the head down. Feel that nice stretch out through your left hip. Breathe deep in through the nose and out through the mouth. You're going to leave that right foot extended long. You're going to bring your hands out like a T shape and then you're going to rotate and bring the right hand to the inside of that right foot and look up at your left hand as it stretches straight up. So a huge stretch out for your left side body. Look up. Nice little rotation there. You should feel a nice stretch out all the way from your left hip all the way through this muscle in your side body. And then switch. Oh, love that stretch. Extend the left leg long, sole of the right foot to the inner thigh. Same thing as what we would do with our spine stretch forward. Try not to have the left leg way out to the side. Try and have it more or less straight in front. But I know you have to accommodate the sole of the right foot, so it mightn't be in straight line. Might be slightly out towards the left side of your mat. Lean and lengthen forward. Pull the head down. Bend the knee if you can't get to the foot. Ideally, you're interlocking the fingers underneath the sole of the foot, whether that knee is bent or not. And just breathe here for 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Head is up, walk the hands back. You're going to send the left hand to the inside of the left foot, and the right hand is coming up. So you're going to stretch up, up, up. And look up at that active right hand. Left hand is slid down to the inside of the leg. And knuckles are hopefully pressing to the inside of the left foot. If they can't, just bend the knee like that and stretch up. Going to come down onto our elbows. Okay, rainbow legs and little U's, and then we're onto our belly. Actually, we're going to do crisscross, and then we're onto our belly for 2 minutes. Okay, we're nearly there. So rainbow legs, you're going to bring the legs, you're going to extend them long, well, like we would in can-can, okay? But you're on your elbows. Fingers are pointed down towards the top of your mat. You're going to lean over to the right, and then you're going to extend the legs long. And like you're drawing a rainbow all the way over and back, okay? Like you're touching the bottom of your mat. So you don't have to go this low. You're going to whatever feels good for you, okay? But the legs are coming over and back. It might be an idea, if you have a weak lower back, it might be an idea just to bring the hands into that little diamond shape and just keep them there underneath your back for a little bit of support. Go into your own, supporting your lower back as you need to. 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to come back. We're going to draw little U's with the legs. So little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chin off the chest, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees to chest. Rock from side to side. Release. Kind of a little cold sweat because it's actually like like lifting a big weight. Okay, so you'll find that kind of different kind of little cold sweat when you do that with the legs. Okay, we're going to come into crisscross. Curl the shoulders off the mat. Hands are stacked at the back of your neck and you're twisting. Again, we're going to bring the legs high. High. Bring them midline. Bring them as low as you can. Twist. Twist. Don't let the elbows come in. Mine are starting to come in. High again. Twist. Midline. Twist. Oh, twist. Low. Twist. And twist. High. Twist. Twist. Midway. Low. Midway. Ready for low. Twist. And twist. High. Twist. Twist. Midway. Twist. And twist. Low. Twist. And twist. High again. 1, 2. Low. Or midway, sorry. 1. Low. Well done. Come up. Going to come into a teaser. We're going to do tabletop teaser, full teaser, and try and hug the knees into chest teaser, okay? And then we're on our back. Roll the shoulders back. We have a couple of nice back stretches after this. And then we're done. Tipped back. Okay, regular teaser. Well, legs at tabletop. So squeeze the belly in. High teaser. 1, 2. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Elbows hook. 1, 2. Back to a tabletop release. 1, 2. Full tilt back a little bit more. 1, 2. Walk the hands behind the shins. Elbows hug the body nice and tight. Working through those arms. 1, 2. Last one. Tabletop release. 1, 2. Full. 1, 2. Walk the hands back. 1 and 2. And release. Going to turn around. Rolling through the back. Tailbone is out. Move to the left. Move to the right. Round through the shoulders. And a 3/4 swan dive. And we can go full if you want to. So elbows or knees, push them back, walk them back. Okay, lift the feet away, elbows hug the body, and lower yourself down as slow as you can. And chest up. Exhale. Chest down, roll. Imagine that lovely stretch out through the abdominal wall. Lift the legs. Legs down. Chest up. Chest down. Legs up. If you can, you're going to pick up your pace. Hands back. And back to a child's pose. Exhale. Walk the hands back so the glutes are on the heels. And then one more time. 2 more movements on our back that I almost forgot about. We're going to repeat our froggy legs that we started with, okay, to get that final 2-minute burn, okay? Roll back. Curl the shoulders off the mat again, using the shins to curl yourself up a little bit more, to pick yourself up. See if you can rock like that. Toes together, knees out wide. This time, you're going to draw that lovely circle with the legs. You're scooping down and coming up for 20. 2, 3, elbows wide. 4, 5, tuck the elbows back into chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to tap for the last 10 like we did when we were beginning. 1, bring them in. 2, 3, 4, 5, chin off the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more, come on. 10, 9, 8, curl up more. Chin off the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, toes touching. 2, 1. Release. Coming into a nice seal. So, soles of the feet together, hands come down, the inside of the legs, reach around, grab your heels, walk the feet back. Tilting back on the tailbone, clapping the feet twice. Tuck the chin into chest, squeeze the belly in. Roll back, clap over the head. Roll up. Curl back. Lovely for articulation of your spine. And up. And back. And rolling up. Coming into a cobbler stretch. Elbows in front of the shins. And bow the head down. And move around in it. Rock from side to side. Roll the shoulders back and down. Just over your half an hour done. Thank you so much for joining me.